And welcome back to CBS 8. We're joined on Money Matters today by Hal Hodge, VP of Commercial Lending with ASC Credit Union. A lot to talk about today as we discuss proper finances for you and your family. And today we're talking about your business. Hal, appreciate it so much.
Thank you for having me.
Commercial, let's first of all, what is a commercial loan? It sounds pretty simple, but I guess it could have a lot of answers.
Commercial lending is basically, small business owners, they may want to, upgrade their inventory or maybe get a larger facility. And that's what we do. We just sit down with them, see what their needs are, and go from there.
In fact, let's take a look at some of the things we're talking about today. Types of commercial loans, looking to expand, refinancing your current building, or should you lease or own a building? Let's start out there with the types of commercial loans. You kind of went through that a little bit there. It really depends on what type of business you have, I would imagine.
That's correct. We do commercial loans for these home builders in town. They need money to build a spec home or something. We do that. You may have a dental office or a landscaping company. They need equipment. We do equipment loans or commercial vehicle loans. Sometimes it may get a little tight on cash and you may need to buy more inventory. Well, we can do a line of credit for you to help you get through those lean times.
And I would imagine if you're a business owner and you don't know, coming in and speaking with someone like you, a credit expert or a loan expert, is really the best way to kind of figure out what loan would fit that best need.
It is, because we want to help you run your company more efficiently. And sit down until you getting to know what your plans are, what your goals are. It just helps us to get a better understanding of what you need.
And as I say, don't bite off more than you can chew as well.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, it's important because we hear of businesses. It can be a scary proposition for people to be worrying about paying back that loan, and I imagine that's where you kind of make sure they take out that proper loan, the right loan.
We'll look at their finances and we'll take a look at it and just make sure they're not getting overextended. We want the best for them, but we also want to do it, in a way that keeps them from getting in any financial difficulty in the future.
You meant not overextending. That may come to expanding your business as well. And I would imagine for a lot of business owners, they don't know when, or they're nervous about when the time is to take that next step.
Well, that's up to each particular business owner. But if you're getting to a point to where maybe the building you're in is getting smaller and you need more room, you can come see us and we'll look at maybe doing a construction loan or maybe a renovation loan or maybe a purchase loan. You may want to move your location. So there's different things that we can do for you.
You can also refinance as well. So all those options are there, kind of similar things you would see in a personal loan, you can see in a commercial loan as well.
Exactly.
What about leasing or owning a building? How do you kind of factor that into the decision-making process with your clients?
Well, that's up to each particular business owner, but me personally, anytime you have an opportunity to own a building, that's the way I think you should go. I mean, you're building equity in your business, you're building net worth, instead of giving that money to a landlord or, and building their net worth. So to me, anytime you can, own your own business, that's the way to go.
Is it something maybe where you start out smaller and you are renting a space, but as your business grows, then that's the time to possibly purchase a building?
That's correct. Yeah. That's correct. I mean, owning a building, there is more overhead involved. You got the maintenance and whatnot. So, anytime you can, do that, it's better to own a business.
And of course, as we said before, it's really talking to a financial expert to really make sure, first of all, when you make someone a loan, you want to make sure they pay back that loan. Now,
That's
obviously,
correct.
It's a business decision for you all, so it really benefits you and your client to make sure they're making the best choice.
Well, that's the part where you sit down with the member and really get to know them. You just don't want to, come in and talk to them and let them leave. You want to get to know that person. You want to know what their goals are. And doing that, you can pretty much, see whether that loan is going to be a good loan in the future.
Hal, let's take a look at some of the locations for ASC Credit Union. They're all over the place. Locations there on your screen. There is the number to call as well if you have a question, or visit the website. Hal, appreciate your time today. Thanks so much for Money Matters. We'll see you back at 5:30.
Thanks for having me.
The preceding segment included sponsored-generated content. Any claim concerning a product or service should be verified before making a purchase.